Fans of The View have noticed that it seems like host Whoopi Goldberg is constantly cutting off one of the other co-hosts. Why is this happening so much? Keep reading to get all the details. The View fans discuss why Whoopi Goldberg cuts others off. Fans of The View got into a discussion about why Whoopi Goldberg seems to cut off other co-hosts, especially one in particular. Who are they talking about? Fans on social media think that Whoopi Goldberg seems to cut off Alyssa Farah Griffin. What does everyone think? Some fans think that it's not just Alyssa who is cut off. Plus, they believe that other hosts do the same thing as well. The original poster said, "It's so rude." Has anyone else noticed that? She doesn't cut anyone else off while they are speaking, just Alyssa. She doesn't let her complete a sentence. The View Whoopi Goldberg. Some fans agreed while others disagreed. One fan in agreement said, "I agree. People here are so annoyed at Alyssa. She's really the best center-right we have ever had on the panel. Give her a voice." Overall, Whoopi is being compared to Barbara Walters, and some think it has been getting worse as time goes on. This isn't even the first time in the history of The View when fans have noticed that Whoopi's behavior is rude and disrespectful to Alyssa. Last year, another fan said, "Did you ever notice that when Alyssa is expressing her opinion, Whoopi always interrupts her and cuts her off? Whoopi is so rude, and when Whoopi interrupts her, Alyssa immediately goes quiet and lets Whoopi take over the conversation. Why is this always happening?" Some fans of The View think this happens often because Alyssa talks too much. They said she goes on and doesn't stop. Whoopi Goldberg steps in to cut her off when the conversation needs to shift or when a commercial break is needed. Someone else noted that Whoopi is the moderator, and she's supposed to shut them down sometimes. Still, someone else blamed the show as a whole for having 5 women on the panel who have a lot to say. There were also many other fans who think that Goldberg just doesn't agree with Alyssa and cuts her off, so her opinion isn't shared with the world. Alyssa Farah Griffin. Another fan thinks Whoopi is doing the right thing when she cuts her off. Plus, they added that they should cut Sunny a little sooner when Sunny starts to go on and on and on. Some fans were shocked that many in the group were even defending Alyssa. Everyone knows she is the host who leans the furthest to the right, and so she is in many disagreements with the other hosts on the show. Another fan added an interesting opinion by saying, "Whenever Alyssa speaks, she always talks about things that the everyday person would talk about. Her arguments always seem grounded to the reality of the everyday person that doesn't live on the internet. A lot of the time Alyssa is talking facts, but it also goes against the narrative of the show." What do you think about Whoopi always cutting off Alyssa? Do you think she does it because she does not agree with her? Fans of The View have been buzzing about a recurring theme on the show host Whoopi Goldberg's tendency to interrupt her co-hosts, particularly Alyssa Farah Griffin. This has led to a lively discussion among viewers about the dynamics of the panel and the implications of Whoopi's behavior. Many fans have taken to social media to express their observations, with a significant number pointing out that Whoopi seems to cut off Alyssa more than the other hosts. One viewer remarked, "It's so rude. Has anyone else noticed that? She doesn't cut anyone else off while they are speaking, just Alyssa. She doesn't let her complete a sentence." This sentiment resonated with several others who feel that Alyssa deserves more airtime to express her views. While some fans agree with the criticism of Whoopi's interruptions, others defend her actions. One supporter stated, "I agree. People here are so annoyed at Alyssa. She's really the best center-right voice we've ever had on the panel. Give her a chance to speak." This division among fans highlights the complex nature of discussions on The View, where differing political perspectives often clash. Interestingly, this isn't the first time viewers have noticed Whoopi's behavior. Last year, another fan commented, "Did you ever notice that when Alyssa is expressing her opinion, Whoopi always interrupts her? It's so rude. And when Whoopi cuts her off, Alyssa immediately goes quiet." This pattern has led to speculation about whether Whoopi's interruptions stem from a disagreement with Alyssa's viewpoints. Some fans suggest that Alyssa's tendency to elaborate on her points may prompt Whoopi to step in, especially when the conversation needs to shift or when a commercial break is approaching. Others argue that as the moderator, Whoopi has a responsibility to manage the flow of conversation, which can sometimes lead to cutting off co-hosts.